Hi, I'm Jane, this is Nick, and together we're walking Wainwright's coast to coast. So today is day 4 of the coast to coast. How are you finding it, Nick?
That's a nice gentle start.
Today we're going to be walking from Grasmere up Great Tongue, interesting name, over Grisedale Pass, down to Grisedale town, and then dropping from Grisedale town down into Patterdale. It's a really good weather forecast. It's only an 8-mile day today, a bit over 8 miles. So it's one of the shortest legs of the coast to coast. We're still gaining a bit of height. I think there are going to be lots of cascades. There's lots of really interesting things to see on the way. We've arrived at the confluence of streams here, which mark the Great Tongue, which is the grassy mound straight in front of us. It's a wonderful name because it does look a bit like a very mounded tongue. We've got a choice of 2 routes here. To the left we have a track up Little Tongue Gill, which is slightly steeper. I think I can see it heading up there. However, there's also a route to the right, this way, which is up Tongue Gill. There's quite a few people already on Tongue Gill. There are cascades on that part of the route, which sound really lovely. So we're going to head that way. So we're heading up Tongue Gill. It's a bit of a climb, it's a lovely track. The word gill is actually derived from the Norse, and it means a rocky gully or ravine with a mountain stream running down it. It's used all over Cumbria. There are a lot of different words in this area derived from the Norse. Other words that derive from them are grise, which means wild boar, and dale. Dale is another word for valley. So Grisedale, where we're heading, actually means Valley of the Wild Boar. I'm not sure if there's still any wild boar left. I hope not. So we're still heading up by the side of Tongue Gill. It's a lovely walk and a lovely track. We're heading up to Grisedale Pass, which is correctly known as Grisedale Hause. It's marked by a stone wall. You can see the cascades up in the distance that we're heading towards. Well, I finally found some bog asphodel. I've been looking out for this. Wainwright recommended it on the last leg, but didn't manage to catch any. We've still got a big old climb to go before we reach Grisedale Hause. But on the whole, the track is wonderful. Got plenty of slabs, quite a few streams running across it. Quite a steep little climb, this. So we've made it to Grisedale Pass, or Grisedale Hause, which is marked by this stone wall. And soon we're going to be heading down into Grisedale town, which is where we're going to have our lunch today. The first sighting of Grisedale town. Tarn being a name for a mountain lake, another Norse term. So we'll pick a good spot. There doesn't seem to be that many people here. Okay, time for the lunch question. What are you having for lunch today, Nick?
Cheese and ham sandwich followed by pork pie.
We've got the pork pies today. We went to Booths and bought some pork pies, specially. The sun's come out as well for our lunch, so it's perfect. Wainwright describes it as a splendid walk. It lies over the well-known Grisedale Pass, more correctly but less often named Grisedale House, a high corridor reaching 1,929 feet between very imposing mountains. So up ahead you can see Sunday Crag there, St Sunday Crag rather. The end of the tarn, the outlet of the tarn, is where we're going to be heading down into Grisedale. We're looking up at Dollywagon Pike, and the path up to Helvellyn goes that way from the end of the tarn, the zigzag path. So this is the head of Grisedale, looking down at where we're going to be walking, and also where the path goes off up to Helvellyn. Oh, it's so beautiful here. Wainwright describes this descent as getting lovelier every step you take. So as long as we don't take steps that fall down. We're actually walking down a scree surface, so we're just having to watch our steps. It's quite a fun descent down. It's an interesting rocky path. I'm pleased it's dry, but yeah, it's definitely interesting. Sunday Crag looks a spectacular route. Wainwright describes it as a mountain for connoisseurs, and not as popular or busy as Helvellyn and Striding Edge. Somehow we managed to miss the brothers' parting stone, where Wordsworth said goodbye to his brother. It was to be the last time they saw each other, as his brother sadly died when his ship sank a couple of years later. But it's been impossible to miss the Ruthwaite Lodge, which was originally built as a traveller's resting point. I believe it's locked now. It's got the perfect vantage point over the valley. This really is a corridor route through the mountains, with St Sunday Crag and Helvellyn and Dollywagon Pike and others on the other side, looming ominously above us. We're still descending down from Grisedale town. It's taken ages. I'm absolutely exhausted. And we're heading towards 2-foot bridges. We ignore the first one. We don't want to go that way, but we don't ignore the second. I think the track's going to level out soon too, so that'll be good. give our knees a bit of a rest and our feet as well. As we head down into Patterdale, we're nearing the end of our leg 4, which is Grasmere to Patterdale. Oh, it's a wonderful leg, isn't it, Nick?
Oh, it's just delightful.
Yeah, the views are amazing. Beautiful Grisedale town, and then just the wonderful Grisedale as you wander down into the valley. It's very easy going at the end. We're making good speed now. Really hope that you've enjoyed watching as much as I've enjoyed making this video, and I hope that you'll join us on our next leg, which is Patterdale to Shap in a couple of weeks' time.